801 Gravel Hill Road, Palmyra, POWN 7078 717-838-4599. Bindnagle Church started over 300 years ago, when German settlers immigrated to Pennsylvania to start a new life. Families worshipped around family altars for some time until January 27, 1753. On this day, Hans Bindnagle donated 5 acres and 20 perches of ground for the site of a church and schoolhouse. An altar cloth was made for the church and was initialed with 1754, and 8B, and the original log church was built in 1754. In 1803 the log church was demolished, and in its place the current church was built. The usable lumber was taken to Palmyra in 1808, so another church could be built. This change was brought around by the fact that the log church was too small to hold the congregation. In order to build the new church, funds needed to be raised. Close to 400 people gave donations for the new church, which raised enough money for the church to be built. The church had cost only $2,242.50. Everything in the new church was built with attention to detail. For instance, the bricks that built the front of the church are laid in a distinctive Flemish cross design. This is not found on any other part of the building. Also in 1849 a bell was cast and placed in the newly constructed bell tower of the church. The inside of the church was formed following the form of the Greek cross. In 1885 improvements were made to the church. These include fox painting on the walls, which mimics Swedish marble. This was done by a worker who painted them to resemble the marble of his home country. Also in 1885, the old schoolhouse was taken apart, and logs were used to construct the sexton's house. After the flood in June 1972, a building was constructed to house the heating system for the church. This system pumps heat from the building to the church and replaced the coal stoves, which had been used up to that point. The Bindnagle Evangelical Lutheran Church still remains a sanctuary in today's community. Mass is still held once a week in the historically rich church. The members of the Bindnagle Church are fortunate enough to say that the church is still as beautiful today as it was when it was first built. The Bindnagle Church will always have wonderful history attached to it, no matter what happens.